Can't connect from short range. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Chandler Parsons. And he gets it to go.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Williams attacking. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
It's Williams with the drive. A rebound by the Lakers.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Pulls up on the wing. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles. And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Nowitzki a screen. And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. That ties the game. Nowitzki's got his first basket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
To the paint, it's tipped. Young with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Russell's running. And Nick Young, the bucket on the assist by Russell.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Nobody near Williams. And another basket for Dallas. Here's Russell. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And Kobe, here we go. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. And, you know, a huge moment for Kobe last season before the injury. I mean, he passed the great Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. For Kobe, that was him moving into the 3rd spot ahead of Michael Jordan. Says a lot, Clark, about where he stands among the greats.
And you look at it, he is first among perimeter players now in that regard. So he's clearly on a very short list of the greatest wingmen of all time in the history of the league.
Los Angeles making a switch here. World Peace is checked in, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Lee comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Kobe. He also had a big impact in that win against the Kings. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. No one near Felton as he lets it go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Moving it up. Pulls up. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Russell. The offensive rebound. Lee. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Bryant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 14.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lee, a screen on Bryant. Here's Felton. Here's Lee. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. For Dallas, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one early. The first one falls. And so David Lee nails them both. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant with it. He's got 14. He kicks to World Peace. 2 on the clock. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by World Peace. 16 points for Kobe Bryant. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career.
When I first got here,
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Roy Hibbert is out there with Randall. Then it's Russell. And there's Bryant, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Bryant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, just take a look at what Kobe's done tonight. He's got 16 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Raymond Felton. Always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
The Maverick shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Williams for 3. Randall grabs the board.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Young in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Hibbert. Bryant against Matthews. They get it back.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Matthews has got his second basket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. In Dirk Nowitzki last season, I felt like the first time we saw real signs of wear and tear from all the years of him playing. His field goal percentage, points per game, rebounds, all off his career averages. And that said, though, he's still a crafty, dangerous guy to have to go up against. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Going back to Nowitzki, his value at this point of his career cannot be measured by stats alone.
Exactly, and that's what wasn't there last year, that great team of guys around him, because that's really when he's at his very best. He can still fill it up fast, and he's one of the smartest players in the league, too.
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. He tries for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his fifth assist in this one. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Timeout called the Lakers. Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kobe, that's for two. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, once he gets going like this, he becomes unstoppable.
Well, he's feeling it. He's in the zone, and you know that feeling, Greg, being a former player. Every time he touches the rock, he's looking to put it in the basket.
Here's Nowitzki. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Kobe. Almost, but it rolls out. Mavericks trail by 8. Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. Here's Pachulia, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Pachulia's got 10 points in the game. Kobe attacking, and there's another one for the Lakers.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
To the middle, here's Pachulia. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Pachulia's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
For Darren Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost difficult to watch considering how good he was when he was healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Lee comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. That's Felton in for Darren Williams. Here's Parsons following the basket by Kobe Bryant.
Hey, guys, for Darren Williams last season, all those injuries really affected his shooting. 39% from the field last year, the second lowest mark of his career, and he just couldn't create space or elevate to get the clean looks he had grown accustomed to.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Meta world peace, he's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Williams in for Kobe. And he sinks the second.
And, you know, talking about Darren Williams, last year wasn't all bad. I mean, nearly 7 assists a game, 3.5 rebounds, a steal. Not the stocking stuffer he used to be, but he still battled and still contributed.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Lou Williams. Kobe attacking. That's good. Bryant's got 36.
He is just tearing it up. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Parsons outside. Down low. Here's Lee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Matthews, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Los Angeles leading by 3. The 3 from Bryant, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Wow, what else can you say? I mean, I'm almost speechless. He's been unstoppable from outside in the second.
Felton kicks to Parsons. The kick out to Matthews. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 39. Hibbert with a screen for Bryant. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers ahead, up by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there. Our biggest thing is if we don't turn the ball over, I think we're going to be okay. They got a couple easy buckets in transition.
Thank you so much.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 39 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Darren Williams out there with Matthews, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there's a lot to be salty out in Lakerland, so can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
Williams attacking, and the shot is good. Williams has got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Hibbert with the block. Parsons against Kobe. No good from outside. Again, the Lakers.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game. Broke his right leg. 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was. And unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League. And the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Dallas calls timeout.
And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And Dallas also making a switch. J.J. Barea is checked in for Wesley Matthews. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside Williams. Here's Pachulia. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.